Welcome back to another Logan Blackman Show video. This is for the semifinal game for the United States versus Jamaica. That game takes place tonight at, can't remember the time, but in Nashville, Tennessee. So make sure you tune into that game tonight on FS1. Make sure and cheer on the United States men's national team. Should be a very fun game. This is for the place to get to the championship game against Mexico, who beat Haiti on some controversial circumstances. A 93rd minute penalty to win the game, penalty taken by Peralta to give them the win. Or no, not Peralta. Raul Jimenez scored the penalty, not Orbi Peralta. Peralta's like 50 years old, it feels like, but he's looked 50 ever since he was probably 25. But yeah, Mexico goes on to win that one. It's a very predictable outcome. Mexico in the CONCACAF Gold Cup final. Wow, surprise, surprise. Now it's just waiting on the United States. The championship game is on Sunday, same day as the Women's World Cup final, I believe. Again, in Chicago, Illinois, hopefully. Maybe go to that game. It's very expensive, so I don't think I'm going to it. But there's always a way. There's always a way. And yeah, very excited for the game tonight. Should be a very fun game to watch. Jamaica won their group on 5 points. We talked about this in the last video. They beat the likes of Curacao, or didn't beat Curacao, but they tied them 1-1, but beat them in the group standings. Curacao on 4 points came in second place in the group. Yeah, Jamaica's had a pretty good tournament so far, beating Panama. We talked about how they would beat Panama, how we thought Jamaica just had a better overall team. We thought this game would happen. We thought Jamaica would come out with a victory. We talked about it towards the end of the last video that I did. And in this game, we had Darren Maddox scoring the penalty in this game to give them the 1-0 win in the 75th minute of the game. Jamaica hasn't really shown out in this tournament so far. I mean, they scored 3 goals in the first game, but then ever since then, they scored none in the second game, and then they scored 1 in the next game. So maybe it was just a home field advantage because their first game they played in Kingston, Jamaica, so maybe it was just a home field advantage type thing. Again, winning their group, Curacao coming in second in that group. Curacao and the United States played a few days ago. We previewed that game, and I would like to say apologies to all the Curacao fans and people that are from Curacao for spelling your name wrong in the title sequence. I guess I apologize for it in the description. I even watched it before I uploaded it and didn't even think twice about it. That's my bad, and that's why you always pay attention, always double check your work while you're doing something. But I digress. Yeah, United States versus Curacao wasn't a great game. To be 100% honest, for United States lost on possession. In the game, I can't remember what the possession numbers were, but Curacao came to play. Like we said, they would come out to play. They looked motivated in this game, and they showed it. The U.S. looked poor at times. There was a really nice goal from Christian Pulisic cutting in on the left side with a beautiful ball over top to Weston McKennie. Just all he had to do was not miss the ball, and he was going to score pretty much. Yeah, easy as I like with that goal. They looked good. That was probably it. They didn't really do a lot ever since. I think they had 2 corners in the game. Yeah, they just didn't really look threatening at all, really. They won. They got another shutout, but, I mean, nothing happened in the game. We said this would be a 1-0, 2-0 game because I was leaning more towards the 1-0 because I didn't think the United States would really live up to the expectations that they really need. Like, against Curacao, this should be a team that should push aside, but Curacao came in motivated, had a very good group stage, getting their first ever Gold Cup goal against Honduras with Leandro Bacuna, also getting their first Gold Cup win in that game as well. In the next game, tying Jamaica to play the United States. And yeah, hopefully the United States can turn around against Jamaica. I do think this is going to be a harder game for the United States men's national team. Curacao and Jamaica, again, tying. I think I've said that like 6 times in this video so far. But yeah, the United States and Jamaica, they've played each other in the last 2 Gold Cups. U.S. won in the final of the last Gold Cup. Jamaica beat them in the semis, I'm pretty sure, in 2 Gold Cups ago. We talked about that in the last video. Jamaica gives the U.S. some problems. They beat them earlier this year, 1-0, I think. And my memory serves me right. But, yeah, hopefully they'll figure it out in this game. And, yeah, that should be a very fun performance, hopefully, for the United States men's national team. As for, we're going to go off the United States men's national team real quick. And we're going to talk about a little bit of the women's national team. Women's national team making it to the World Cup final, their third straight World Cup final. It was a fun game to watch. England pressed the United States the entire time. Had a few opportunities in there, one called offsides that they did score on, which was a little controversial just because of how far they were offsides. I want to say it was like that much they were offsides maybe. They still were offsides, but it's very You don't see that usually called in these types of close games like this. And they also got a penalty called in the game, which Alyssa Nair saved. It was probably her biggest performance in this entire tournament. She got tested a lot, allowed a goal earlier in the game, but yeah, she came back, played very well. The United States also had to rebound from the fact that Megan Rapinoe is apparently suffering from a hamstring or quad injury. I can't remember exactly what it is, but she suffered from one of those, so she was benched. They didn't give any reason for why she was benched in the opening game, as the game was starting. But Kristen Press, who came into the game for her, started on that left wing, did end up scoring a goal in that game. And Alex, I'm getting sick and tired of my phone. But yeah, we're back. Hopefully it doesn't stop recording this time, otherwise I'm going to be very upset. So yeah, the women's national team coming off, I think I keep repeating myself, but U.S. women's national team coming off a 2-1 win against England. Goals from Kristen Press and Alex Morgan, scoring on her 30th birthday, and giving a little drink of tea to, I don't know, just have a little fun with it. It's going to be the 4th of July tomorrow, I guess. So yeah, give it a little, rub it in a little bit. But yeah, Alyssa Nair saved a penalty in that game. Kristen Press started for Megan Rapinoe, who not a lot of people knew was injured. A lot of surprise and some uproar a little bit due to the fact that Megan Rapinoe wasn't starting, who's been the U.S.'s best player throughout the tournament, scoring all the goals in the knockout stages until yesterday when she couldn't score because she didn't play. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. Not a lot of people expected it, but they came out with a win there. Everyone played well in the women's team. But yeah, good luck in the World Cup finals. In Sweden and Netherlands take place today. Might be over by the time this video gets out, but remember what I said in my first Gold Cup review? I was gonna have them probably play against the likes of Sweden, because I'm not biased at all. I'm gonna have the women's team play against Sweden or Germany. It's meant to be Sweden versus the United States in the Women's World Cup final. Let's go. And yeah, so hopefully that all goes well. Hopefully they go for World Cup number 4. And yeah, we'll talk about that one when that one eventually comes. But back to the Gold Cup. And yeah, hopefully the U.S. is kind of a different thing. Hopefully the women win the World Cup. Hopefully the men beat Jamaica tonight, which may not happen because the recent track record is not great. But you could go, that was a backup team. They didn't have their best players. Pulisic didn't play. Bradley didn't play. So maybe that's it, because they also had, like, Josh Sargent was there. Sir Sebastian Lletget was there. Matt Miazga, I think, was the captain of that game. I'm not going to be captain tonight. And speaking of captain, let's go through the recent stretches of captains. So we had Michael Bradley in the first Gold Cup game. And then we had Zach Steffen. And then we had Omar Gonzalez. So we're going random again. Pulisic was the captain in Pennsylvania. He's from Pennsylvania. Is from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Basically his home ground. Same with him and Zach Steffen, but Steffen was already captain, so give it to Pulisic. So maybe tonight it's in Nashville. Now, I'm going to base my captain's choice just because of one of my friends. One of my friends, Alex, is a Tennessee Titans fan, and the game is taking place in Nashville. He happens to be from around the St. Louis area. Tim Ream's from St. Louis. So just because Alex went with the Tennessee Titans, maybe that means I'm just going to use, this is just a random guess, Tim Ream captain tonight for the United States men's national team. Other people I could see, Walker Zimmerman maybe. He's from Georgia. That's decently close to Tennessee from where everyone else in the starting lineup is from. So maybe I'm going to go with Tim Ream as the captain. I've been the captain before under Greg Beerhalter. Maybe we'll do it again. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe Pulisic keeps the captain's armband for tonight as well. Again, just have to wait and see. No, it's Nick Lima. Look out for Nick Lima as the captain as well. But that leads us right into the starting lineup. Starting lineup, same formation of 4-3-3 with Zach Steffen in goal. That's going to remain unchanged for the remainder of the tournament. On the right back spot, we got Nick Lima. On the left back spot, Tim Ream, maybe the captain tonight. Jeez, the T is not agreeing with me right now. We done? Okay, we're done. Tim Ream at the left back spot. Center back partnership, Walker Zimmerman and Aaron Long. Still have not allowed a goal that back five. So let's see if they can keep another clean sheet tonight. In the midfield three, we got Michael Bradley, Weston McKennie, and Christian Pulisic. Pulisic and McKennie combined for the goal against Curacao to give them the 1-0 win in the first half. Beautiful cross from Pulisic. Nice header from Weston McKennie as well. In the front three, this is where I could see some changes. I think the front three is the only spot you could really see changes tonight. Now, yeah, we've already talked about the rest of the starting line. The games that they've won, like, the most appearances in the starting lineup of this starting lineup is Boyd on the right, Ariel on the left. Now, this is where I could see the change. I could see Jordan Morris coming in for Tyler Boyd on that right wing. We said that possibility of a last game or 2 games ago, and playing very well against Trinidad and Tobago. Did end up coming in to start, but with the backup team. Maybe he comes in for the starting lineup tonight in the actual starting lineup, but Boyd also there as well. One of those two will be subbed out. And at the striker spot, Josie Altidore should be battling Jesse Zardes for the starting spot. I said I wouldn't do this the last game that we did. I said I was going to stop saying he should start. No, I'm not. Josie Altidore should start tonight against Jamaica. I couldn't even remember who they were playing. Josie Altidore should start tonight against Jamaica. And so maybe, I don't know, no one really played that great. So maybe he's like, well, they kept the clean sheet again. They got the results. Let's keep the same lineup. But there might need to be some tweaks in there. That's why I see the likes of Jordan Morris or Josie Altidore coming into the game against Jamaica. We'll have to wait and see for that. But right now, recap on the starting lineup. We got Zach Steffen in goal, Nick Lima on the right, Walker Zimmerman and Aaron Long in the middle. Then Tim Ream, who I'm projecting to be the captain tonight. Him or Walker Zimmerman as the captain is what my prediction is. Michael Bradley, McKenny, Pulisic in the midfield. And then on the right wing, either Jordan Morris or Tyler Boyd. In the left wing, Paul Arreola. We'll have to wait and see on the starting right wing. And the striker, either Josie Altidore or Jesse Zardes. Greg Beerhalter's made it clear he really fancies Jesse Zardes. So maybe we don't see a change there. But maybe there is. Get something different in front of goal. Struggled scoring last game. Maybe they get someone else in there to help score the goals for the United States. I'm predicting a 2-1 win for the United States men's national team tonight in Nashville. So yeah, 2-1. I'm not going to go crazy with it. Maybe another lowly result, 1-0 like the last game they had. But Jamaica is better than Curacao, so this should be a very interesting game. Make sure to tune into that game on FS1. Can't remember the time to save my life. I want to assume 7. That feels right, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, make sure you tune into that game. And the championship game against Mexico will take place on Sunday. We'll have a video for that one as well. So make sure you tune into that. Also, the Women's World Cup, I believe that's on Sunday as well, the final for that. Sweden and Netherlands play each other today. See the winner of that, hopefully Sweden, because that's what we said in the first preview. And as I said, I am of Swedish heritage. So yeah. Oh, and also, this is not soccer related at all. I looked at this the other day. There's another Logan Blackman on YouTube. He has 20 subscribers. I am sitting there at 14. I want to be the most subscribed Logan Blackman on YouTube. It's a personal goal. I want to topple him over. I want to be the most subscribed Logan Blackman. That's the challenge. I doubt it's going to happen, but that's the challenge. Maybe we'll get 2 subscribers. Maybe we'll get none. Probably, more likely none. But that's the challenge. Make me the most subscribed Logan Blackman on YouTube. Yeah, I want to beat him. I want to topple him over. I want to take away his power. Make him powerless. But yeah, hopefully U.S. gets a win tonight. Make sure you tune into that one. And I will see you guys maybe in the championship game. Maybe not. Hopefully we can go to that game and we can do like a vlog or something for that one. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Peace.